Good morning, students. So let's continue our chapter number 6, soil erosion and its conservation. So today in this class we will discuss what is the soil erosion and what are the causes of the soil erosion. So let's start. So students, as we know, soil has many layers and its topmost layer is called topsoil, which is good for all agriculture activities. But this topsoil is carried away by strong wind, heavy rain and flowing river water, which causes soil erosion. So what is a soil erosion? The removal of topsoil by the action of strong wind, rain and river water, that is called soil erosion, and this makes the land unfit for farming. So soil erosion occurs in those areas where topsoil is bare, means where there is no plant or less number of plants. So do you know plants act as a soil binders? How? Because the roots of the plants and trees that grow in the soil, they bind the soil particles all together so that the wind and the running water will not be able to carry away the topsoil easily. And this helps in preventing the soil erosion. So we can say plants act as a soil binders. So students, let's talk about causes of the soil erosion. So there are many factors which are responsible for the soil erosion and that are called agents of the soil erosion, like running water and strong wind. They are natural agents of the soil erosion. So how running water causes a soil erosion? So students, when it rains, then some of the water gets into the ground and some of them gets evaporated. Then rest of the water flows on the land and take a part of the soil along with it. So this is called soil erosion, and soil erosion is more in hilly areas because water comes down faster and the topsoil of the hilly areas comes into the rivers, seas and lakes. And flow of river water also causes soil erosion because more and more soil are carried away by flowing of river water. Now this flowing of river water slows in the plains where a part of the soil get deposited on the way, and this is called silting. Now this deposited soil increases over a period and causes the rivers change their way, and this causes floods. And you know, floods causes loss of life and property. And the example of soil erosion by running water can be seen in Chambal Valley of Madhya Pradesh, where land has unfit for farming due to soil erosion by running water. So students, next factor is strong wind. So in areas where there is no plant or less number of plants, then the strong wind blows away the topsoil from one place to another, and this causes soil erosion. So students, there are many human activities which causes soil erosion, like deforestation. So what do you mean by the deforestation? It means cutting down of trees on a large scale. So students, to fulfill the needs of food and shelter, humans have cleared a large number of trees and plants, and due to this the topsoil has become loose, and this topsoil is carried by running water and strong wind, which causes soil erosion. Next factor is overgrazing. When grazing animals like cow, sheep and goat, they are made to graze on a same land over a longer period of time, then they eat up all the grasses and plants on that area, due to which the topsoil has become loose, which is easily carried by strong wind and running water, which causes soil erosion. So next factor is plowing of hillside, due to which the topsoil has become loose and it is easily carried by running water and strong wind, which causes soil erosion. So these are the causes of the soil erosion.
Heard about soil erosion? The upper layer of soil is made up of fine soil particles. It is rich in minerals and has humus. Humus makes the soil fertile. Sometimes heavy rains, running water, and wind remove the top layer of the soil. This is known as soil erosion. Let us perform some activities to understand how does soil erosion take place in nature. Activity 1. Soil erosion by water. Make a model of hills and a river valley by making heaps of soil at one place. Now, pour water over it. You will see that as water runs down, it takes away top layers of soil along with it and deposits it in the riverbed. This is known as silting. In this way, the fertile soil is lost and the level of riverbed rises, making them more prone to floods. Activity 2. Soil erosion by air. Place some sand at one place on the table. Now, blow air over the sand. Observe what happens. The sand is blown off and gets deposited at some other place. This blowing away of top layers of soil is called soil erosion. How can we prevent soil erosion? Let us perform one more activity. Take 2 wooden boxes. Fill both of them with equal amount of soil. In one box, fix some plants like grass with roots. Tilt both the boxes. Now, pour equal amount of water in both the boxes. Note what happens. You will see that only water comes out from the box in which plants are fixed. From the box in which plants are not fixed, some soil along with water is drained out. This shows that plants help prevent the soil from flowing out. The plants act as soil binders.